Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an application for your Android phone as well as your iPhone called EasyBiz. Now if we open up EasyBiz right here from our home screen, it's going to launch us into the main portion of the application where we can begin tracking our mileage history. You see down here in the bottom portion of the screen I have a tracker history letting me know how many trips, gallons, and miles I've used. So I've got 3 trips, 0.76 gallons, and 22.9 miles. And then I have the average rate that I'm expected to be paid out. This is based upon the national average. Right here in the top left-hand corner, I've got my price per gallon and my miles per gallon over here on the right. So if I tap on this, I'm able to adjust accordingly based upon my location. So all I'd have to do is slide up or down to increase or decrease the gas price. And the same thing is going to work with the miles per gallon. So if I come back out to the main screen, tap miles per gallon, I can go ahead and increase or decrease the miles per gallon of my vehicle. So go ahead and tap save and then tap the location button to go ahead and pick up your current location. And then all you have to do now is tap start. And now it's going to pick up your current location and then you just leave the phone or device in your pocket or put it in your car and don't have to worry about it from there. It's going to use GPS to track your location and the route. And then once you're done driving, all you have to do is hit stop. And now it's going to calculate where you've driven, the route you've done, the total cost, gallons, and miles that you've driven, and it's going to add it to your total. All you have to do is then tap save or go ahead and delete the route if you don't want to use that one. So let's go ahead and delete it, and now I'm going to show you how to enter in one manually. Tapping this blue button right here below start, if we tap in there, we can enter in a manual entry or we can choose our start location. So tapping on start, by default it's going to go ahead and pick up our current location if we tap in this location button in the bottom left hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and tap there, and it's going to pick up my current location, tap on the screen, and it's going to drop that pin for me and automatically fill in the address. Now, if I didn't want it to fill in the address and I wanted to do it myself, all I have to do is tap in there and go ahead and manually enter in the address. I'll go ahead and hit the green check mark to keep that location. Now for my end location, I'm going to go ahead and tap in there, and I can either type in, again, the location myself manually, or all I have to do is scroll along the map and find the spot that I went to. Say it was right here, tap to drop the pin, it fills in the address, hit the green check mark, and it's going to automatically select the best route. Now for the date, if I tap on the date, I can either choose today, or I can scroll through and pick a different date if I wanted to, but let's just say I went 2 days ago, tap there, tap on the date again to hide it. I can choose the price per gallon that was on that day, and then I can also choose the miles per gallon, say if I was using a company vehicle or a different vehicle. Go ahead and hit the green check mark, and it's going to add that manual entry into our tracker history, and now it's been updated. If I tap on tracker history, it's going to load up the full screen where I can see all of the manual entries, or even just the general entries itself. If I tap on miles, it'll filter by miles, by cost, or by gas, and it's giving me a nice bar chart here to view. Now if I tap, say in the cost or anything, or miles, whatever screen I'm on, if I tap on one of the bars, it's going to load me into a month by month view where I can see my breakdown for where I've been driving. And tapping up here on the arrows by the date is going to scroll back through each month and show me the total cost that I've earned in each one of the months. Now when I'm ready to, I can export this information from my boss or my CPA agent for tax season to be able to get paid out what I'm due for my reimbursement for all my traveling. So tap export, and I'm going to be able to choose all data, or if I slide that off, I'll be able to choose a start and end date for the data that I want to export. And I can even have all of my data automatically export to Google Drive if I'd like to. Go ahead and leave it on whatever you like to. Hit this green check mark, and it's going to populate an email for you and allow you to email it to whoever you need to email it to. Once again, this application is called EasyBiz. If you like it, be sure and pick it up in the Google Play Store today.